Hey, welcome to DocTalk Live. I'm talking loud just because I want to make sure the camera on my phone picks up our voices. I am with Christy Owenby, who helps me with DocTalk Live, Anthony Giuffrida, who is one of my former fellows, associates, colleagues, who has put this together, and Chad Stevens, who also has put this together. I appreciate you coming on and doing this DocTalk Live. Well, this is really cool technology. So today, this is your third MedEd Combine, right?
Yes.
So you guys are perfecting it. You guys are basically trying to bring medical education to doctors. Now, you guys are interventional pain, but this could be anything. This could be cardiology. It could be ENT. Whatever it is, you're trying to bring medical education to doctors' homes. So folks sit with these 3D glasses, these Oculus. Do we have an Oculus?
I think I can find one. We have one right over here.
And this is really the setup for the 3D broadcast, which is going to go live in about an hour. So Anthony's got
everything right here. I see
he's got the Oculus on.
I can't see you guys if I run into
But Cameron, if you could show some of the equipment that's going on here. This is the C-arm. This is just standard equipment for us to do a procedure. But we've got other cameras and setup that bring people somehow. I wish my viewers could have an Oculus so they could experience what you're creating for physicians. It's almost like being a pilot, and you know how pilots can a simulator. Yes, you guys are creating a simulation that is so real that you don't really have to be in the air to fly.
And they can talk to the presenters also. So anybody who's watching virtually can ask questions. They have cameras up in the light, so they'll get different views. They can navigate the room.
And all those overlays go right into the Oculus headset. So there's the 3D view, which is the main view. Then you'll have 3 or 4 different overlays with some slides on there with some information that we'll be talking about. You'll have the C-arm image. You'll have this overhead image of the BioTrust model. So you'll be able to blow it up and make it smaller with these little joysticks.
Oh, this model is amazing. This model is amazing. So here we've got something that you can look through that simulates a real cadaver.
It also projects well in the fluoroscopy unit, so you can see as if you were doing it in the OR. And one of the problems with medical education, I know, is when you have a cadaver, it may be frozen, it may be ginormous, it may be just a really difficult, scoliosis. So we know when we come to a teaching, Brad, that this is going to be appropriate for the case we're doing. And so one of the things you'll notice is we're going to do 8 things in 3 hours. So one of the things we're going to be able to do is, in about 2 minutes, transition from one to the other. Imagine bringing a cadaver in and setting it down, wrapping it up, putting a box and all that. It'd be 15 minutes between it. And so we're just slapping this down onto a table, put another one down, and then we can go on to the next thing we're teaching.
So, if I were running this thing, it would never happen. Because if anybody has watched DocTalk Live, everybody knows that I can never make the internet, the whole thing work. We have so much technology here. How do you make it all work?
There's a lot of guys on that side. There's a lot of guys on that side. So
Right.
yeah.
And really this evolved out of, during COVID, nobody was going anywhere, and we needed physicians to continue to learn. So we brought 2 guys together with one of our super cool device companies who will be here today, Spinal Simplicity, which you're presenting for. And we just saw a need to make education virtual, innovative, and where it can be convenient too, during the time where nobody was traveling.
So the other thing that's cool about what y'all do is just you guys are always presenting technologies that are on the cutting edge.
Yeah.
So I think for the DocTalk Live folks, the people that watch that, people are very interested in what's coming on the horizon, whether it's regenerative therapies like stem cells or minimally invasive technologies. Pay attention to MedEd Combine. Pay attention to the technologies that y'all are presenting, because This is the next wave.
And this is you know, when we talk about teaching other doctors, this is also great for patients that are going to have these procedures. Because I always tell my patients, go look at the procedure on YouTube, go, you know, look at that. And now you'll be able to see it in VR. You'll actually be able to see these procedures, how they're going to be done on yourself. And usually most of my patients say, oh, that doesn't look as bad as I thought it was. Because everyone expects the worst. So, you know, this is great for young physicians to realize that these procedures aren't that difficult, aren't that invasive. Great for patients too. So we have patients signing up left and right. You go to mededcombine.com. You can still sign up for the one today.
And the cool thing, it's free.
It's free.
We've come together to just give this resource out to everybody at no cost to anyone who registers.
Yeah.
All right, I think we've hit it. I mean, we could go on all day, but I'm going to let you guys get back to.
You got to get ready to present.
Yes,
He's the
exactly.
first presenter, so tune in at 12 Central, 1 Eastern.
We're at Oscar.
Thanks, guys.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thanks, Christy. I appreciate it.
Let's do it.
Thanks, Anthony. Let's do it. All right.